Okay, can you all hear me?
Yes, it is.
Okay. 1 second. Today it's all wacky a little bit. My internet went off. I don't know what happened. And my speaker's microphone also not working. Something going on, but let's move ahead. I connected with my mobiles, so using my mobile net. Okay. Welcome to the members meeting. Let me share my video also. I don't know if my video works. Yeah, I think my video is working for some reason. Okay. All right. So welcome to the members meeting. Let me. All right. So this is June 3rd, 2026. So thanks for joining you all. Banu, Faith, Max, Nilda. So now, lately, there have been many members who joined the authority. Those are all new members. So they are questioning what is the, the value proposition of AI, of this AI authority. So that's why I wanted to discuss, more on this, on the value proposition and the strategy, and whether to introduce the membership fees or not. And then I think we need to roll out some working groups and some activities that we need to do. And finally, on the reference architecture that we thought of doing last time. Okay. So with that, so you guys were there for at least some time in AI authority. So I'm just wondering whether you understood the value proposition of AI authority or not, or you just give me your thoughts. I will just document what your thoughts are, and I will put my thoughts also into this, and then finally we will decide this is the way forward for AI authority. This is the value proposition, right? So this is what we want to accomplish within AI authority. Okay, so can you guys share me your thoughts on what do you see the value proposition for AI authority? You just brainstorm. You don't have to worry whether it is correct or not. And then finally we will discuss and decide, hey, this is the value proposition, or maybe we have to come up with something new or whatever. Okay.
Thanks, Rash. I guess I'll speak up first. I think for me, a lot of it, there is the opportunity to sort of create something tangible as we're moving forward and doing things. But, the other side of it is, in some ways, it's hard to judge the value associated with it until we have something practical to actually work through and work with. Developing the framework and all that's good work. Don't get me wrong, but until it's applied somewhere, until we can see a genuine use case where it's being used, I think it's going to, at least from my perspective, it's very hard to judge what the true value is, if it will work or not. I mean, they say the best laid plans fall apart the minute things start. So until we have that sense of this is actually going to be a working model and it does work in a genuine use case, it's hard to make that sort of, at least from my perspective, that judgment at this point. Conceptually, it looks great. But again, until we sort of have that real life use case, it's hard to judge how effective it's going to be.
Yeah, so that's another part of it. So first of all, so that is, So we'll come to that, you know. So we need the use cases and all, but we'll come to that. So, you know, unless we see the use cases, you don't see the value. That's okay. So, okay. What else? Right. So, anyone else?
I think maybe this is Neil.
Yeah.
Good morning. I think that possibly one of our value propositions are also to the fact that the expertise that we have in the membership.
Okay. Leveraging the expertise.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Yeah, from my
Okay.
perspective, Suresh, is that we should sooner than later put the framework, but put also some practical use cases, either from
Yeah.
our own thing or from our whoever is using this. I think the more we demonstrate that yes, it is practically feasible also, I think then we have to
Yeah.
do less of this talking.
Yeah, I understood. Yeah. So we already captured that. But anything else? So, you know, I think two good things you guys brought up, which is good. Now let's go beyond that.
So Suresh, this is Faith. So for me, I think is the value proposition should be, something in line to, assisting organization be able to adopt AI, curate governance and how to do it ethically.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's another good thing. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
another piece would be operationalizing. We help organizations to operationalize AI, meaning that too, the employees are not just learning the tools. We help with capability.
Right.
So it's one thing to adopt, but it's another thing to have the capability to use AI.
Okay. Right. Cool. Yeah, that's good. Anything else? Okay. So the reason we started this organization, AIA Authority, is now a group of people, is better than one, right? So, a single man army can do only certain things, right? So we are limited with all the resources and expertise and all, right? So if we all come together, we can accomplish much. That's the whole intent, first of all, right? So sharing our expertise, right? So bringing our expertise together to win or to do big things, right? Is what I wanted to accomplish. That's the reason. That is one of the first and foremost reason that we build this organization. Okay, so I hope we are going in the right direction in that way, right? So now I think we all collectively have to believe, right? So we can accomplish bigger things, right? So then only things will, start, falling in place, and then we will see that happening, right? So I hope we are all believing that, right? So let's be, strong in that. So we all should believe that if we all come together, we can accomplish much, right? So let me put that as well. accomplish bigger things as a group. Okay, so that's another one. And then if anyone, right, so if they want to enhance their career, right, so this is from a training or capabilities perspective. So right from a developer to like a chief AI officer or whoever, right? So if they want to build their career, so they should get that the guidance on their career path. So that's another thing that I want to build, right? So and this is in line with Nilda's building those capabilities. Okay. So anything else you want to put? Value proposition. And then, so building the AI solutions, right? AI solutions at a much cost-effective manner. Effective in March. Okay, so this is another thing. So the model that we created, right? So if any end user comes, right? So we will allocate some, experts from the architecture board, right? To that, and they do the evaluation, architecture, design, right? Since we are doing this mostly, in a cost-effective manner, I think that should attract our customer base. Okay, so that is another value proposition that we want to provide. Anything else do you think? How about
Suresh?
huh?
Hi,
Yeah.
Nilda. I put let me put this in the chat. I don't know if you want to use it or not. But what I did was I went into AI and I put in the website and asked to give me what is the value proposition, and this is what it gave me. I put it in the chat because it took everything.
Okay.
It took all your work that you have on your website as to what AI authority is, and
Yes.
I asked to give me what the value proposition. So this is what basically what visitors would see, or what they would want to make sure that it's concise. And it
Yes.
did give me. It also did give me back. It also did give me back in the beginning, in one word. That's what it gave. In one sentence, that's what it gave me. But it actually said to me in the beginning. It says the value proposition of AI authority is clear and tightly focused. It positions itself as a definitive, authoritative platform for responsible AI, combining education, governance, and certification into a single ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly. That is what I perceived. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we have that one, right? So that is at a high level, right? So we all understand, but people are getting deeper, right? So yes, we have that high level statement, but now what, right? So how we get that, right? So how we achieve that one? So what is in it for me? Kind of questions I'm getting lately. So that's why I'm going through this exercise, right? So if you think like what is in it for you for AI authority, that is what we want to build, right? So and that is what we want to communicate to the other members as well. Hey, this is what you're going to get when you engage with AI authority. Okay. So how about this auditing and evaluation, right? Evaluating, and so so basically what I'm saying is, there's another stream of the work or the revenue generation, right? So we don't apart from implementing and the training, the third stream I see is auditing, right? So going to an organization, right, doing the audits, doing the maturity assessments, right, that kind of stuff. So what do you think? Do you see opportunities there?
Yeah, definitely, Suresh, especially for the maturity assessment and also for the assessment for those who want to adopt, the organization that would like to adopt AI. Where they are,
Right.
what did they need to do? Yes.
Okay, good. So yeah, so I see three main streams, right? So one is the implementing the AI solutions, second one is the training, and the third one is auditing and evaluating, right? These maturity assessments and all that. So these are the three main streams I think that we need to work. So training is going on, maybe little less as of now, but hopefully it will increase. The AI solutions hasn't started yet, so maybe we can take some use cases on our own and try to do this exercise to get a feel of how this all works and all. So maybe we can do some trials with one or two use cases, which could give confidence to the end users as well. And then maybe we have to, I had developed some audit checklist and all, but I think that needs to be revised and enhanced and all. So probably I think we need to work on that as well. Probably I don't know if you guys already have that one. Maybe we can put all our thoughts together and see how we can build this capability. I think this is what is lacking in the industry. So AI solutions, probably there are thousands or maybe even more of solution providers, right? So only thing is the value proposition, why they need to build the solutions as far with us is they are getting the governance, right? The governance aspect also. So that is only the benefit that they are getting, but that's a good one. So that's one reason they can come to AI. But this auditing, this evaluation, and the maturity assessments and all these assessments, this is very less, right? Maybe I don't know how many are doing that, and maybe big consulting companies are doing it, but that's a very good area that we can get into. All agree with that? So anything else do you think we need to add to this list? Anything do you see as an opportunity or the the value that we can provide to the industry? And so the other one is, so theory to practice, right? So when I say theory to practice, now we are developing these frameworks, right? So all these frameworks that we have developed. So taking those frameworks to execution, right? So probably not many people are doing the research, right? So maybe big companies are doing some research, but not many are doing some research. They are just doing whatever they feel like or whatever they know, right? But since we are doing research, right? So we have developed the theory, we have developed the framework. Now, if we take this to the execution, I think that's where we can show the value, right? So, hey, we developed this, these frameworks, doing some research, and now we are implementing those frameworks in real world. So you can be sure of getting the best AI solutions in the industry. So that's the, that's the confidence, that's the, the value proposition that we can give. Understood? Any questions or anything that you want to add? No? So shall I move to the next one? So now, given this value proposition, now where do we want to focus more? Where do we want to focus less? Or, how do we execute this value proposition? How do we, make it executable? What we need to do to make this happen? Anyone? Let's take one by one, right? So, and see what we can do for that, right? So the first one, let's take these use cases, right? So yes, we need use cases. Now, how do we get the use cases? First thing, probably we can come up with our own, right? And do some use cases our own, okay? So that's one thing. All right. Now, how do we get the real use cases or end user, the client use cases? Are there any avenues that we can explore to get some use cases from real clients? Of course, marketing is one, right? So, marketing, right? So yes, we are trying to do some marketing, which is happening, but is there any other way that we can build or do to get the use cases? I think once we build our own, at least a couple of them, and showcase, present or record and, put those recordings on the LinkedIn, probably there will be more traction. I think, people will see the value. What do you say? You guys agree with that?
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do that. So let's find some use cases and implement that. So that is one thing. Okay. And then leverage expertise. I think, we all coming together and working on this. I think probably having more member meetings, more working groups, right? Probably, once that happens, I think, we can leverage our expertise. Assist organizations to adopt AI. So this is, I think, probably we need to put this across more effectively to get some traction around this. So what are the ideas? Probably one is, NILDA's, capability building, right? So what else can we do, NILDA, to promote this?
I think that I think one of the things we might want to do is we could maybe start with some case study sprints inside our community, right? So maybe run a 2-week theme sprint where our members contribute examples, right? So like maybe examples on responsible AI in healthcare or AI governance for architects or something like that, right? So we provide, like a prompt and then the template, and then a submission format, and then the members can provide, real world examples and the lessons learned and their artifacts, something like that, maybe.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that's a good idea. So yeah, let's put that across. In this regard, probably I need some inputs from you guys as well. What can we put, right? If you had already done some work, maybe, you can bring it and say, this is, we had done through AIA authority or whatever, right? So to get some tractions, right? Some use cases where we build the capabilities, right? For the organizations, I know. Okay. So
Suresh,
yeah, I think, yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I think too that, because we're all busy too, is we got to make it easy for us to be able to contribute. So I think there needs to be like maybe a use case submission template with some fields in it. So maybe like the template, I'll put it in the chat so that way you'll know. You can have your people over there create the template. So just a minute, let me put this here. And then this way and then that standardizes everybody's input. And then you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so let me put it in here. Okay, you see it?
Yeah, let me bring this up.
So you could copy it maybe and put it in your slide. So basically the submission template would have these fields, and within those fields is where we would input the information. And then that way when you get it, you have everything in a pretty concise, template. Everybody has different ways of doing things. This way it's just everybody is doing it the same way, but they're inputting, some of their use cases. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah, makes sense. Did I copy everything? I don't know.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just checking whether I copied everything or not.
Mm-hmm. Another piece too is maybe even do some interviews.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, we can do that.
So you can have like a short video or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And do an interview, with architects and developers and executives and consultants, and just, those in each interview can be turned into a written use case or a video snippet. And then too, it'd be good to even do something like that and use it as a LinkedIn post.
Yeah.
That would be for marketing.
Let me put this. Okay, so I will format that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's very good. Very good input. So that's on the capabilities, right? So anything else we can do? Maturity assessment, right? So for maturity assessment, there are some industry maturity models, but should we use those maturity models or should we come up with our own?
We could probably do both. Look at what some of the assessments look like, and maybe take
Yeah.
some of the information that we like in those, and then maybe fill in the gaps with some things that, we might want to add.
All right. So let's form a working group for the maturity assessment, maturity models and all. And, let's do some research. Let's look at some industry famous maturity models, and let's come up with our own. So let's mix and match, and let's come up with our own. Okay, so that it's our proprietary, framework or proprietary model, maturity model. Okay. All right. I think we touched upon this one as well, operationalizing building capabilities. So yeah, I mean, as a group, right? So, so to me, if we want to compete in the industry, if we, as a group, I think we can do much better than as an individual. So that's where I see the, real value. So let's do that. Okay. And then the trainings, right? So to build the capabilities, right? So we can help from lowest, level to the highest level, right? And that in that regard, I think our trainings are pretty much, we have most of them, but we need some more, I think, like a chief AIA officer or a chief AIA security officer, right? Things like that. I'm working on that. But if you guys have any, areas where we need to focus on, or where the industry needs some skill set, just let me know. We can introduce those trainings. Okay. So let me put that anyway. So need to introduce trainings like chief AIA officer, chief AIA security officer, and probably even chief AI infrastructure officer. That's also a critical role. Okay, and also we need to find more, need to find gaps in the AI skill set and introduce those trainings. Okay, so those are the, oh, this is membership fee. Why I came into membership fee? Oh, all right. Sorry, I will change that one. Okay. Let me go to the, again. So this is where we are at. Building AI solutions in much. So once we build those use cases, couple of use cases we are thinking, probably, we can showcase how effectively, cost effectively we can develop those, AI solutions. So that's one thing that we can showcase. And then auditing this, again, we talked about this. So this frameworks to execution. So we have these frameworks. So we have to show them how we can take these frameworks and actually implement them. So we need some presentations, during either our monthly events, or even if anyone is interested to do a solo presentation, they can come to me. We can do one exclusively, how to take these frameworks to execution. So we can do one presentation. Okay. So we have to do several presentations, I guess, to showcase that. Okay. All right. So that's about the strategy, and I will summarize these things and come up with a real strategy. Let's talk about this one. So now I'm thinking lately, whether to introduce membership fee. If so, how much, right? So do you guys think this is the right time to introduce the membership fee? And first, let's discuss that one. If so, then we will think about the membership fee, how much we have to put the membership fee as. So what do you guys think? Anyone? Any thoughts on that?
I think we could, we could set the membership fees, but again, we have to be able to show the value of becoming a
that's
member
why
and what the benefits are.
myself. Yeah, that's why I restricted myself to put any fees. If we have to wait some more time, that's fine with me. So maybe we can develop those use cases and showcase, then probably we'll see how things go, and then we can decide whether to, or maybe I can do a quick survey to all the members whether they're in favor to for the membership fee or not.
Mm-hmm.
Should I do that, or should I wait even for that?
I think you should wait. But what I want to know, though, I'm listening to everything, and I'm just wondering, the goal is to get more members that will be able to deliver training and provide consulting and that type of thing, or what is the goal? I guess I'm a little confused about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, training and consulting and audits. So these are the three buckets, right? So we have to get all the three buckets starting, right? So only training has started. That too a little limited, I'd say. So I think all the three buckets have to start, and then we have to see something coming in. So probably then we can put the membership fee. Okay.
Yeah, but I guess what I'm asking is because let me see, because I think there's two things here that you're trying to achieve is that you're trying to achieve a membership of experts who can contribute in training and consulting and everything that you had just talked about, right? But then the same token, we need to be in order to deliver that training and the consulting, we need companies and organizations that need our help, right?
Yeah.
So there's two things here.
Yeah.
Right. There's two things here. So I think there's we got to market to not only those experts that we want to be able to come in for membership that can provide the training and consulting and all of that, right? But we also need to do the marketing for organizations and other entities to know that AI Authority exists and who we are and what we do and what the benefit is to them. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. So now, through our LinkedIn accounts and all for the AI Authority, we are doing some marketing, but we are not able to break the ice yet so through us. So now my suggestion is our members also should take some kind of initiative to to market and break that ice. So why I'm saying this is, so unless you guys market because so we all coming together as a group and trying to accomplish something, right? So if you also guys to say, hey, we are all part of AI Authority and we would like to do this, so that will, I think, give more weightage than AI Authority doing some kind of marketing, or maybe I need some some inputs from you as well, to do this marketing. So how do we do this? What kind of content that needs to go into the LinkedIn accounts and all, right? So need some inputs from the members on how to market. Okay, so probably, so this is one working group. Another working group we need. So need a working group for marketing, who can brainstorm and then come up with some marketing strategies. Okay. Anything else you want to add here?
Suresh, do you have a marketing team or no? You don't have a marketing team?
Yes, the marketing. Yes, I have a marketing team in India, but they will just post whatever we said. We tell
they're
them.
more production focused.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But,
one of the other things too is creating some agentic AI agents. Create
marketing.
Yeah, create a team.
Yeah. Okay.
We could actually create we can actually create a team. I'm doing some of that now for some clients.
Yeah. So so I agree, but so to prompt an AI to give some content, again, we need to have some thoughts put some thoughts into it, and give the right prompts, right? So otherwise we won't get the right content.
Right.
Right. So this group, right? So the marketing group, if we form that, so they can brainstorm. Hey, this is what we need to do. This is the type of content and all. Then we can use some AI or whatnot, right? So there's one lady who can do some research as well, but we need to provide some inputs to them to come up with the right content. Okay, so that's why a marketing group is very much needed. Okay. All right. So let's move on. So we thought of having two work groups at least. One is the marketing work group, and the other one is the maturity assessment, right? The maturity model working group. Okay. So we need some working groups. For maturity models, for marketing. Okay. For marketing, and then for any new skills, training or skill set, right? And then we need, so the frameworks, right? So each framework needs some, each framework needs a work group. What do you guys think?
Say that again. I'm sorry. Say that again.
So let me bring up that frameworks. So you have seen this one, right? So if you look at these frameworks, each framework needs a working group so that they can do some research, keep enhancing those frameworks, etc. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I meant. So because each framework needs one working group to to make it better, create some training materials and all that stuff. Okay, so we'll form that working group, and then and then so they should have some regular cadence. These working groups should should meet and enhance those or do those activities. Okay, and then reference architectures. I think last time I forgot, probably I will look into those leads who had signed up. So we thought of the finance, right? So for finance, one reference architecture, for healthcare, and then for government, right? And then for education also, we need some reference architecture. So I will, so basically I will send a poll, right, for who could participate in this or who could lead this, the reference architectures, and then we'll form those groups and we'll go from there. Okay.
Yes, Suresh.
Right.
What we need is a working collaborative channel type of a thing. Either if you feel that it is WhatsApp or it is a LinkedIn thing, and we should have more activity and more collaboration among ourselves to really achieve a meaningful thing. Because these are all good things we are talking, but from my perspective, I'm not seeing anything between this meeting and next meeting, other than whatever is the little interactions that I'm having with you.
Right. So yeah, there are many aspects to it. One, I am getting bogged into the operational things too much. That's one thing. But so I think Slack is the best medium, as I see, because you can create different channels and then you can have people collaborating in a much effective manner. So let's have a Slack instance, and then let's create these channels, and let's so let's people join those Slack, and then maybe then we can have more interaction, I think. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. What is happening so far. Even I'm finding it very difficult to balance my time, but hopefully I think things will fall in place. We're getting there.
In that context, Suresh, can I say something?
Yeah.
This is a little bit personal, little bit professional. Okay, guys, team, I am in between jobs. My last day with my current company is July 18th. So I'm looking for my next opportunity. So if you can help me, that will be great. That is on the personal side of the things. So Suresh, since that I am in the market looking for things, I have more time to work with you on a day-to-day basis to achieve your short-term goals until I find my next opportunity.
Sure. But you want something in the Bay Area, right?
Bay Area, consulting, remote, anything.
Oh, okay.
Because see, I need paycheck for next 3 years. Because I'll be hitting 65 in 3 years. So that's the reason why I need a paycheck for 3 more years.
Okay. Sure. All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, so that's another thing that, with the AI Authority, we can help each other, right? So, yeah, definitely that's going to be
Having
very
said that,
good.
anybody in this call come forward to say that yes, something is there, or send me your resume, or my LinkedIn profile is up to date. So I'm super active on LinkedIn. So see if you can
Okay.
help me. That will be great.
Sure. All right. Anything else, guys, you want to discuss? Yeah, I think so. This is a good, discussion. Let's work on these things. I think the burning items is like the use case, right? So if we can build a couple of use cases, right? So that will give a momentum to us, right? So to AI authorities, so people can see some real value coming out of it. We are posting some use cases and all in LinkedIn, but we are not getting much traction for that, very little. But if we really showcase, use case, doing some real activity, I think that will, kick off this, the momentum. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. Any ideas before we break in? So, any ideas what kind of use cases you want to pick up for the demonstration, or the couple of use cases that we are thinking of?
I would think probably maybe one for each, um, industry segment.
Industries here.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, one for finance, one for
Yep.
healthcare, one for government, and one for education. I think that will be good.
Mm-hmm.
So finance, I have those guys. I think the last time they attended the meeting, Gautam Shekhar and then the other guys. I have finance for finance. I think I have for healthcare as well, but I'm not sure. Government, anyone who can contribute for government? No one from this group. So let's see. And then education, I have some guys for education, so I can pull someone. Government is what I'm lacking, but I will try to find someone for the government. Okay. So yeah, let's pick some use cases and do something, showcase what we can do as a group, right? So then I think we see some momentum and we see something, we'll see some education. Yeah. So who is this? Who joined? All right. Who just joined? Oh,
They are not
Niranjan.
identifying, boot them out.
And that's Niranjan who joined. Hey, Niranjan, we are about to close actually. Are you there? Hello. So anyways, I think this is a good discussion, guys. So let's keep this moving forward. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Suresh. Thank you, team.
All.
Looking forward from
Thank you.
some help from you guys. See you then.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Suresh, I got a couple things I'm going to send you.
Hello. Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, the meeting has ended. It is 10 to 11, right?
Okay, thank you.
So, Mohammed, okay, so I think we are conversing in this thing, right? In the email.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So you can stay put if you want. We can discuss. Okay.
Okay, but the meeting is because it was it will start at 7 Dubai time.
Oh,
At
no.
what time you start the? I think there's something wrong.
Okay. But have you registered as a member? How did you get?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, okay. So because this is a membership meeting, actually, members meeting. Okay, so since you had registered as a member, then you got this one. Okay, that's
Yes,
good.
yes, I am registered as as a member, and I have received an email that there is an meeting at 10 EST, I think, which is equal to 7 p.m. Dubai time.
Oh, is it 7? Let me check. 10
For
is,
me also, Suresh,
sorry,
for me also it showed like that. I added to the calendar and it just showed us 8:30 Indian Standard Time.
10 means 7:30, actually. It's not 8:30. I don't know why it.
7:30, yes. So it didn't start yet.
Hmm. I think there may be something wrong in so it didn't take this thing, I think, the daylight saving time. So we changed the time, right? So that happens in March or April, but I think it missed that one. So because of that, you got a wrong time. Who is this, by the way, Putnayan?
Yes, sir. This is Putaniel, and I'm from India. I'm
Okay.
working for Wipro, and initially I worked with the responsible AI team. Now I'm currently working with the AI product management and customization.
Okay.
So pretty much in the product engineer L3
Oh,
level. Yes.
oh, okay. That's good. So,
Or maybe there's something wrong with the timing. That's why we have joined now,
Yeah.
because it shows that it's, for me, it shows that it's 7 p.m. Dubai time. You get my point? That's why I've joined. Joined now. I don't.
okay, okay, okay. Sorry about that.
Us next time,
Next
next
time we
time we
should
can.
make it yeah better. I think yeah. Okay,
Yes.
sorry about
Thank
that,
you.
guys.
Thank you. Thank
Sure,
you.
sure.
So, Putinel, so what is your intent in becoming a authority member? So, what do you want to accomplish, or what do you want to achieve?
For me, I want to go into deep regarding AI. I have a company based in Lebanon and I am based in Dubai. We have a company in Lebanon and also we work from Dubai through projects in Africa, mainly
Oh,
in Equatorial Guinea and Congo.
mm-hmm,
We usually do enterprise IT solutions and ELV solutions. And you know, everything now it's integrated with AI.
mm,
So that's why I've go with AI authority regarding I was planning to go with the enterprise architecture
mm,
certificate or a program. Maybe I will register. I will check but when it will be next.
mm,
So I will register for this program that you offer. And from this point, I will check how we can proceed more and go deep more and more regarding AI, because now everything related to ELV solutions, especially when you talk about home automation, cameras, CCTV control room, uh, fire system, access control, all are based on AI and predictions. especially now when it comes also with the enterprise IT solutions regarding cybersecurity. When you go with Fortinet or Cisco, all they have now like something related to agentic AI with all the security perspectives that it have. So that's why I am planning to go deep to learn more and more regarding AI. So next time, maybe we don't face this timing issue. We can enjoy this first
For
sessions.
you can stay for a few more minutes. We can talk more detail into it.
Mm.
But let me talk to Putnail and then we'll meet. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, actually, I am in the past 6 years. I started with I have 16 years of experience, total experience in IT. And last 6 years, I've been involved in the AI team, starting with fuzzy logic team, and slowly it moved as neural network, and then pilot batch of AI, and then slowly moved to generative AI, agentic AI, and also the responsible AI. Again, I moved to another engineering department, which I have to take care of the apps which are being developed for other customers and clients. Okay. So basically we are working in that. Still we are learning and improving ourselves and bringing a lot of changes, working closely with the clients and what they want. If they just want to work on Copilot Studio, then we'll work only on that. Maybe Chat GPT if they want to build any app, and we help the clients to go in for that. So it's every day, whatever tools they are bringing, we are working closely on that, and also we are making sure that it follows the responsible AI principles of every geo-wise location and everything. So overall, we have to use this AI for me to improve my team productivity or guide better decision and become a trusted AI driven leader. That's what I want in
Okay.
delivery as well as the product development. So I'm looking forward. So what is the AI authority that we will be working here as a third party, or like how does it work here?
Okay. So the AI authority, we are trying to build an ecosystem. Okay. So let me show you what I mean. Okay. Okay. So first of all, these are the frameworks that we built. So our whole intent of AI authority is to make sure that whatever the AI is being developed, it is responsible, it is trustworthy, unbiased, fair, etc., right? So that's what we want to do, right? So in order to do that, we need to have a holistic approach, right? So in that sense, we developed these frameworks. So AI strategy, enterprise AI architecture, AI solution architecture, AI engineering, AI computing, AI operations, integration, governance, and security, right? So these are the things that we had developed, and we will be developing some more frameworks as well. But so this is what we did so far. And in this regard, for each of these frameworks, we have trainings, right? We have certification for each training. Okay. So that is
Okay.
something that we did. Now coming to it's a membership driven organization. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have different types of memberships, like, we have corporate membership. So the corporate membership is for the end users who want some AI solutions or AI skills to be enhanced within their team. So whatever, right? So if they need any help on AI, so they can become an corporate member and request for those services. Okay, so that is one membership. And the second one, we have the solution provider membership, which on the other side, who can provide the AI solutions. Okay, and the third one is the architecture board membership. So this is our internal AI authority, AI experts across the globe, right? So, whoever is an AI expert, we evaluate them, so we make sure that they are the AI experts in the industry, and we make them as an architecture board member. Okay, so there's a pool, there's a panel of architecture AI experts in this architecture board. Okay, now how it works is, now let's say an end user wants to develop an AI solution. So they can come to us, they can submit their use case. Okay, so once the use case is submitted, we will assign few members of the architecture board to that use case, like 5 or 6, depending on the size of the use case and all. So we allocate, some board members. So once the board members are allocated, so they do the evaluation, they give a feedback whether there is any business value for that use case or not, right? So they give their feedback. And then the corporate end user can decide whether to go for implementation or not. But once they had decided to go for implementation, these architecture board members will do the high level architecture design. They select the products, they select the technologies to be used, and they select the solution provider also from this, from this the members, solution provider members. And once the SDLC kicks off, they help both the solution providers as well as the end users. Ultimately, the end goal is to give the end users the best of the best AI solution, right? Optimal, responsible, fair, unbiased, right? Ethical. All these things will be, made sure that that solution has all these qualities. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
that's our the working model or the business model. So where are you based at, Putnell?
I'm from India, sir. Chennai.
Yeah, Chennai. Oh, okay. So Chennai Wipro office, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Good, good. So let us know, right? So we have several AI experts across the globe. We have some from India as well. So who can help you to build the capabilities, within your organization or within your department. So are you looking for your department or for the whole organization as a whole, or what is the scope here?
I haven't much thought about it, but just I attended the meeting now, right? So probably I'll discuss with my manager and get back on this, sir.
Sure, sure, definitely. Okay.
Thank you so much for your time. So sorry for joining late, but thank you very much.
Yeah, I think it is our mistake. I don't know. Some people attended at the right time, but India and UAE seems like there's a problem. Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So you registered as a as Wipro or as an individual?
As an individual, sir.
As individual. Okay. I will. Let me check whether I have your email ID or not, and then, or maybe you can even put. Hold on. Let me just check.
You should be having it because I received the invite, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But let me make sure that I have your email ID.
It's putaniel@gmail.com.
Oh, is it? Okay. That's fine then. I will take that. I will note down that one. 1 second. Puthanal, right?
Yeah, ial@gmail.com.
IAL, not NAIL.
NIAL. It's
Okay.
PUTHANIAL.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. We'll reach you out. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Mohammed. So yeah,
Hi.
let's discuss. So now, so I see that you're interested in 3 trainings: enterprise AI architecture, AI computing, and AI security. Is it AI security or enterprise AI?
Yes.
AI
Yes.
security, right? AI security AI computing and AI integration, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the security training, I think it's supposed to start from 12th June, but I think it's going to be delayed. So it's going to be the month ending probably from June 26th onwards, 26, 27, 28. But I'll confirm the dates for that. And then I will share the computation and integration course structure as well. But we hadn't fixed the dates yet for those. But let's finish the security one first, and then we'll get into the computing and integration.
Deal. Noted. Thank you.
But so since you said you have an organization in Lebanon and you work in Africa, so are there any clients that are looking for any AI solutions, right? So that we can take up those
No, yes,
assignments.
Of course, there is a lot of clients that are looking for AI, but with our domain, usually the AI solutions comes from the vendor directly. We cannot customize it. You get my point, especially when it comes for example, when we are working with Access solution, Access, it's number one cameras in the world that we go with Milestone as a VMS. Usually, you pay for the license of AI that to be integrated with the cameras. And also, this is the same solution when it comes for Dahua, High Vision, Motorola solutions. You get all of these. They have their own AI, integrated AI solution within the orchestrators that they have. You get my point? This is part of the ELV solutions when it comes to access control, home automation, fire system. IP telephony now they are integrating. For example, we are partner with Mitel. Mitel, they have their own management or contact center, and they are integrating now the AI with the agent license when you want to install or to implement the contact center for the telephony system.
Okay.
For the enterprise IT solutions, it's now, for example, we are CSP, cloud service provider for Microsoft. Microsoft now, as you know, all the cloud solutions that they have when it comes to Dynamics, Business Center, all now they have AI integrated within it, especially when you want to introduce the Copilot to integrate with the Business Center or the Dynamics regarding the operations.
Okay.
So this is our main domain when it comes to our clients. Maybe sometimes we have some clients that they have use cases they need to check if it works for them. Of course, I can contact because I'm an individual membership. I have an individual membership with AI authority.
Right.
Of course, I will share it with you regarding use cases, because now all the business it's going about use cases. It's not when you want to sell AI. It's not like you get a product from the shelf and you put it to the client. It's a use case. It would take like proof of concept, and then we can check the ROI. It's usually the workflow in UAE. Mainly when it comes to AI, some of the companies they have a problem. They request a use case to be integrated regarding their solution with AI. These things maybe we can have it. And I will share it if I have such request. You get my point? But with my domain, most of the AI solutions are already integrated. Okay, you have some minimal customization, but not that big. You get my with Copilot, for example, to be integrated with Dynamics or with the Business Center. Yes, you have a big parts that you can do customization according to the use case or according to the workflow that the business needs. Okay, but building a use case from scratch, till now I don't have such a request. Okay, because mainly we are selling licensing with Microsoft, and we have in this business since 2014. So, and you know, Microsoft makes things easy for the client to implement. Okay, that's why when it comes to we usually rely on the vendor more than we rely on our team to build things from scratch. Okay, because let me tell you something. When it comes to Microsoft, especially in Nigeria, we have a big client in Nigeria. Most of the big companies, they go with Microsoft product. You know this, or especially when it comes to if you have manufacturers, or they go with Dynamics, which is for Microsoft, is their gold baby for them. They customized everything, and also they can log in with the support team, can go with you to do the customization with the client, especially when it comes to AI, because they want to retain this relationship with the clients. They don't want, for example, their client to go with another competitors like SAP, or you get my point, or other products. That's why Microsoft always, you feel that they are staying beside you, especially when it comes to the support. It's expensive, I know, but it's depend on the client. But when it comes to, if I have some clients that have, maybe sometimes, maybe we can have some clients that they need to build something, or they need to have add-ons on Microsoft Dynamics, or to build something, and they have the Dynamics, for example, or they have Odoo as a core business, and then they have another, they need another layer of AI, like this. I think I can support you with this one.
Okay. So yeah, whatever, if you see any opportunity, if
Yes,
you
sure.
think that, bringing that to AI authority, because we have AI experts across the globe, right? So, we have very good, very highly experienced AI experts. So they can help you so it
Deal.
could be a win-win for both of us.
Deal. Noted.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so I will be sharing the security architecture course and all the 3 course contents, but I will confirm the dates very soon. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye.